Welcome to MCTV. It's your boy MC. I hope the music isn't too loud, but we're going to be talking about Iron Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Recently, so the fight, I think it's taking place in California, if I'm not mistaken. And this is an exhibition where they're supposed to exhibit their boxing skills. As we all know, Mike Tyson, the knockout king, he's looking more amazing than ever, completely 100% shredded. Just one moment. Completely 100% shredded. And he's got his moves, his uppercuts are completely ready to go. And you know how he puts his body into it and his legs into it. Also, Roy Jones Jr., he's accepted the fact that he's facing one of the baddest men out there despite his age. And he says he's coming prepared too. And he's like, the other side's going to have to give him what they got. And he's going to take what they got and give him what he got. So Roy Jones Jr., he's taking this very seriously, and I'm not going to count him out at all. Roy Jones Jr., he might be able to knock out Mike Tyson. Now, the rules are a little unique. Chael Sonnen from his little channel, Bad Boy Inc., or whatever you want to call it, he put his perspective on it, talking about how they're promoting it as a fight when it's really an exhibition so they can exhibit their boxing skills. I think that'd be really cool, like he was stating, I would like to see something like this remain, around in the arena of boxing so us fans can be entertained. We want to see these legendary Hall of Famer guys go at it, but at the same time, some of the things they were throwing around was these guys wearing headgears. They were making limitations on, you can't knock them out. They already went from 12 rounds to 8 rounds instead of 3 minutes, 2-minute durations. Whereas that conflicts with Roy Jones Jr. plan where he wanted to tire Mike Tyson out and kind of over time get him. But then everyone knows Mike Tyson is that short bursty type of guy. So it's kind of in Mike Tyson's favor where he gives those 2-minute spurts just to give everything he got to Roy Jones Jr. Now, once again, Chael Sonnen was saying, there's a conflict, if they go out there and try to knock each other out, it's like, that's not what the exhibition is about. But once again, this is where I need to put my 2 cents in. These guys are in their 50s, they're old. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I respect these boxers greatly, especially Mike Tyson. Not to be so preferential, it's just when I grew up, he was one of my favorites and kind of an inspiration to me. His power, his determination, and discipline. But yeah, I don't want to see these guys get hurt. They're both capable of damaging each other, but then I can't take away from the fact that they're Hall of Famers. They're veterans, they're very hardened in the sport, and they're professional at what they do. And tell me what y'all think about this Mike Tyson fight, you know what I'm saying, and Roy Jones Jr. I'm telling y'all, boxing needs this. I would like to see more of this. I just wish that it didn't seem so devastating. I wish I didn't have to feel like someone was gonna get hurt. But another quick thing that I want to point out is Mike Tyson. Someone brought up the perspective, I forgot who, that if he all of a sudden wins, or they say there's gonna be no winner. Let's just say he knocks Buddy out, right? That he might ignite or reactivate this flame inside of himself to fight some of these current heavyweights like Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz, and various other guys. I would like to, if he's really serious about it and he's really got that spark back, I'd like to see him knock Tyson Fury out. Anyways, y'all tell me what y'all think about this fight. Subscribe to MCTV. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Shout out to Roy Jones Jr. I hope nobody gets hurt. May the best man win, even though it's just an exhibition.